Development Corporation that focuses on East Flatbush, and Flatlands. We have some upcoming events coming up or programs that we wanted to alert everyone to. One is the Central Brooklyn Casineros dance program that is actually hosted and created by My People Tell Stories, which is a local organization that will allow participants, especially youth, to have 2.5 hours of dance instruction per week as well. And that will be posted on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There are flyers in the back. Also, as some of you may remember, because you participated in voting for the People's Money Project that we hosted in this community board, we are starting that project, which is WELLTH, WELLTH. It's a health, mental wellness program and nutritional benefits program that the community actually voted for. And we will have our first starting events for the year for that program, starting this Saturday from 12 to 3. We will have a New Year, New Beginnings Visioning Board event at Salem Missionary Baptist Church, 12 to 3. We hope you will come out. There are flyers in the back as well. And the following week, on January 27th, one of our partners, Love and Kindness Wellness Center, will be hosting a Moving Through Grief and Community program. Both events will have food, music, and opportunity to really just to start to do some mental health and wellness checks on each other. So hope you'll come out.
Thank you, thank you. Again, the flyers are in the back if you're interested in any of those community offerings. Take the mic and say your name when you come to the mic and speak loudly. By the way, sorry, can you turn this mic on, please? It's
operating. Okay, can you hear me?
yes.
Okay, good evening, Happy New Year. My name is Kimberly Mormon. I've been attending as a visitor to Community Board 17 for quite some time, since last year. I'm glad to see everybody tonight. Just an announcement, I'm pretty sure it's pretty well known. There's been public hearings on mayoral control of the New York City public schools, and they're ongoing. Tomorrow night is at High School of Fashion Industries in Manhattan. You can either live or work in the 5 boroughs of New York City to attend the public hearing. And this mayoral control is getting ready to expire, I think, in June. So the public hearings are for people to testify. If you want to testify, if you believe that it should be extended or if you believe it should end for mayoral control, they have the hearing set for tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And if you want to testify to, make a remarks, you could be on the waiting list because the regular testimony time, the slots are filled, unfortunately. So if you want to be on the waiting list, they might let you, after all the people who have registered to testify for the public hearing, you can be on the waiting list. So it's tomorrow night at 6 p.m. and it's at High School of Fashion Industries on West 24th Street in Manhattan. That I put flyers in the back. Thank you.
Thank you so much for providing that information to the community, and thank you for joining the meetings. Again, is there anyone else who would like to make an announcement? Community session is now open. We have 6 minutes remaining for this portion. If you're online, you can unmute yourself and bring an announcement or an issue to the board. We have community session at this point. Going once, going twice, and seeing no one unmute themselves and seeing no one take, well, we have one more taker.
One more thing, I just wanted to, last night I participated in a King's Theater event that had to do with looking at the Sears project. Next month, the the developer for that Sears project, that residential property on both sides, part of which affects 17, part of which affects 14, will be hosted at King's Theater. So if you want to be on that list and want to participate and have your voice heard about those projects, please reach out to me and I'll make sure that you get on the mailing list. But we need to be present because that is a lot of over 500 units of property that we need to be involved with as a community. Thanks.
Allison, one more, can you say, so is there an event happening tomorrow at King's Theater?
No. That was last night.
Mm-hmm.
And that was hosted with Councilmember Joseph.
Mhm.
But there will be another one coming up next month, and I want to be sure that our presence is felt.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, I want to just ask, is for King's Theater regarding the Sears project? Just want to clarify.
King's Theater is where the event was hosted, where the meetings were hosted. So, but it's the community that needs to come out. There are a lot of homeowners and residents that are out, but not enough people who are connected to CB17. And it affects us as well.
Okay, and that's going to be at King's Theater again next month, right?
Yes, but it hasn't, the time and the day hasn't been solidified yet, to my knowledge. So I just want to be sure that if you're interested, if you reach out to the community board, they'll get in connection with me and I'll make sure that you get on that list.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you so much, Ms. Martinez. Are there any more comments during the community session? Please take the mic, state your name, and the issue or announcement.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kenya Cummings. I'm from the organization I Am Caribbean. We have an upcoming book reading with the author of The House of Plain Truth at our new storefront, 1399 Nostrand Avenue, as well as a legal clinic. Well, the book reading will happen on January 21st from 2 p.m. The legal clinic, which will be in partnership with the Caribbean Attorneys Network for business owners, will occur on January 27th. Beginning at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. That will also occur at our new storefront, 1399 Nostrand Avenue. So if there are any business owners that are interested, please come out on January 27th. And if you are interested in the book reading with the author of The House of Plains, January 21st at 2 p.m. at 1399 Nostrand Avenue. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Seeing no other persons please state your name.
How you doing? My name's David Williams. I represent a company called Organic Light. Basically, we're a solar provider, and we're in the community a lot. I'm always talking to a lot of your neighbors. Just really want to give you guys some understanding about what's happening with the solar community and what benefits they are, benefits that you have as homeowners. So, I didn't really have anything prepared for this. Just basically, like, if you see me in the community, don't be nervous. That's just me. I'm knocking on doors, saying hello to everybody, letting people know what it is. And if you have any, any questions about it, please feel free to call. Is it okay if I get my phone number? Okay, my number is 347-613-5098. And once again, my name is David Williams, and Organic Light is the solar company. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so seeing no one else, we are going to move the agenda along, and we are closing the community session, and we are going to move now to the roll call vote. The roll call, as you see, our secretary is out tonight. Ms. Prasad will be leading that section.
Can you hear me? Okay. I'm just going to call the people that I know are present because this makes sense calling 50 people and it's only 10 here. Is that okay with everyone? Kwame Alfred, Anton Burlock, Celia Benning, Asher Cunningham,
Present.
Rose Graham, Daniel McCain, June Prasad, present. Dr. Carol Renee, Margarita Vigilante. Is there any other board member in the room that has not heard their name? Teresa. Anyone else? Ivor, that you? Sorry. Ivor Wood. Okay, and Teresa. That's it? Thank you, everyone. Like 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So we have currently 11 board members present. Our quorum number is 26, I believe. That means we would be unable to vote on, unable to vote or approve any of the items that are up for a vote tonight. That means the City of Yes for Economic Opportunity, we would be unable to vote on that. If board members do not show up before the end of the meeting. We would be unable to vote or approve any SLA applications, and we will be unable to approve any cannabis application tonight simply because we do not have quorum. But I'm going to push the meeting along because maybe some board members, maybe 15, 16 more members may show up before we are finished tonight. And so I am going to push us to the end of the agenda, to the legislative session.
Let's check to see who was present so that we applications.
Can we see who from the SLA application section is present? So Island Grove Restaurant, are you here? Island Grove is here. Bistro 1804, you're here.
No, these two are not here.
The other two are not here.
Cannabis.
Cannabis BK Exotics, are you here? Mhm. And Special Friends, are you here?
Just have an ID.
So just note that until we have 60 more members show up in person, we would be unable to approve the SLA application or the cannabis application. But we're going to move ahead and hopefully, fingers crossed, some other people show up tonight. It is very cold outside, but still no excuse. So I'm going to welcome the legislatives. I'm going to open the legislative session. I see Daniel here from Councilmember Farrah Louise's office. Is there anyone else here with us? Ms. Stevenson is here, so please make your way over to my left so you guys can begin to make your announcements. And I know some people are online. We'll start with the individuals in the room and then we'll move to online. So Ms. Stevenson, you are first because you were first tonight.
Good night, everyone, on this chilly day. I'm excited to see everybody. Not too much from VP Reynoso's office today, but I do want to let you all know, and the borough president is inviting everyone to his annual State of the Borough address, which is on Tuesday, February the 13th at New York City of Technology. That's at 275 J Street, beginning at 6 p.m. So you're all invited. And of course, I'll be remiss if I didn't make a community board announcement. One, just reminding members whose term expires this year. You would have gotten an email from me before that you need to reapply by February the 19th if you want to continue your service beyond March the 31st. But that's, for those who are expiring in 2024. And also, please let me know if you need the flyer, social media toolkit, anything like that to help us to amplify to Brooklynites that the application is open for, the community boards are open for applications, if you have any young people in your life, 16 to 18, we especially want to see those because most community boards, according to the charter, there's space for 2 members between 16 and 18 on community boards, and very few boards have these, including this board does not have anybody 16 to 18. So, we would really like to reach that demographic. And that's it for me. So everybody reach home safely and see you in February, or see you at the State of the Borough on February the 13th. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's welcome Daniel.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Daniel Heredia. I am here on behalf of Councilmember Farah Lewis of the 45th District. I just want to start off by saying Happy New Year, usual pleasantries, but also I want to highlight a couple of specific board members who, we have been engaging with, and I just want to call out Ms. Prasad. We know we owe you a meeting with your Commerce Committee to talk about some of the initiatives that are going on. We are definitely going to be prioritizing that. Councilmember Lewis may come right now. She's actually at Committee Board 18. They are currently also going through the concerns with City of Yes. So hopefully she will be able to make it later this evening. Currently, the main initiatives our office is doing is our discretionary funding application workshops. This is especially person for folks who are looking to get city funding for their existing nonprofit organization, but as well as if you're a church or you're another house of worship and you're willing to expand your services. There's a lot of concerns, especially with influx of migrants and asylum seekers that we have. There's a lot of folks who are seeking to expand the amount of services they can give to the community. We have 4 workshops coming up. It's all on the council members' website. You can register there. We have flyers in the front. And I just want to talk about a little bit about some of the concerns with City of Yes. We know that a lot of people are animated, are engaging with what's going on. Hopefully, we can have some more dialogues. I know that DCP has come to this board, but we know that could always be more, especially with the concerns that people have brought up with some of the proposals. Councilmember Lewis is definitely engaging and is standing by. So when this goes to the City Planning Commission, their hearing is actually on January 24th. People will be able to convey their concerns directly to DCP and not just a wishy-washy feeling when they come, but don't really answer our questions. So definitely call our office, 718-629-2900. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. We are actively taking feedback regarding this and other concerns. We know that housing is coming up after the economic opportunity zoning runs out. That clock is done. Then they will start with the next proposal. So we are staying in touch with anyone who has concerns about what is going on, and definitely want to make sure you're aware. Last thing, I'm so sorry. I know I'm going a little bit over. Tomorrow, we are partnering with Assemblymember Rodney Spichat-Hermlin's office on the Meet the Primes events for the Shirley Chisholm Recreation Center. This is something that DDC has been putting out for the past couple of weeks to a lot of the contractors who want to be engaged. We also thank Kwame Afray as well as Anzi Lewis for constantly being engaged with our office regarding issues and inequities within the contracting process. So we want to make sure that people are aware and to speak to the contractors directly. So again, on behalf of Councilmember Farah Lewis' office, I appreciate the time and have a wonderful evening. Thanks.
Thank you, thank you. Next, we're going to welcome Jeffrey. Thank you.
Good night, everyone, and a special shout out to everyone who is here in person because it is freezing cold outside, so your dedication to your community is noted. Also, Happy New Year to everyone. I realize it's January. So much activity has taken place that it's easy to forget that. Just a couple things I want to flag that are very basic, which is it is still COVID season, but not only that, we have a lot of upper respiratory diseases and a lot of illnesses that are flagging around. I myself in this moment, as I tell you that, happen to not be wearing a mask, but I'm realizing that you have to model this kind of behavior. I know right now my 15-year-old niece has strep throat. So there are plenty of contagious diseases that are out there and that can impede how we move through the world. So RSV, COVID, et cetera. We kind of missed out on a lot of that because of the way we had the pandemic, but here we are. We have to remember how to take care of ourselves. I also want to remind folks that it is heat season. So your landlord is supposed to give you a certain amount of heat, especially to make sure that it's 68 degrees outside. And then also just following up on the fact that I just spoke to members of the 6-7 precinct. I know that the public advocate was very active in last year's legislative session, and I know that there's a lot of talk and a lot of information out there about the two pieces of legislation that we put forth, and the public advocate was able to help successfully pass with the city council. Then one of those are the How Many Stops Act, and the other one is the bill to ban solitary confinement in New York City. Both of those are to increase public safety and to be dedicated and take care of our communities. One is something that helps us continue on the work that was started and supposedly finished in the year 2013 when we ended the practice of stop, question, and frisk, and we just asked the NYPD to be more forthright about how they report data. And the other one was to ban solitary confinement, which we all kind of generally agreed was not a good thing that we should do no matter what. And that is one of the major things that the public advocate has done that he is committed about. I also wanted to flag that he will be on Caribbean Power Jam Radio this Saturday at 10 a.m., January 19th. So yeah, everyone, again, thank you for being here, sticking it out, because again, you being here on a Wednesday evening at this hour shows your true dedication to your community. And thank you and Happy New Year to everyone. Also, I'll be joining the next public safety meeting with Mr. Lewis to again talk more in detail about any of these. So please have a good evening, everyone, and be safe.
Thank you, and thank you for joining us. Mr. Robinson?
Good evening or good night, and welcome back to each and every one of us. Dalton Robinson, representing Assemblymember Monique Chandler Waterman. She did say she would like to stop in this evening, so if she gets down in time, she might still grace us with her presence. At the end of last year, I think I did mention it, that the Assembly member was able to get a mass shooting bill passed, and it simply states that if there are 4 more people murdered at any one shooting incident, then because of this mass shooting bill, it will trigger what they call some emergency funding, pretty much like how FEMA works in a disaster, to bring resources to the community. Sorry, and that at least the community members will be able to provide get the services that they need. The Assembly members also advocated for, and it was granted $5 million given to NYC from New York State Department of Justice. Again, for the advocacy of gun violence. She's a very, very active advocate for mitigating gun violence, mental health crises, and anything to do with quality of life in the district, prevention of gun violence as well. Starting tomorrow, our office will provide some housing support in partnership with Housing and Family Services of Greater New York. You could call the office for an appointment between 12 and 2 on Thursdays. 12 and 2 on Thursdays. You can call our office, 718-385-3336, to schedule an appointment to come and speak with an housing advocate. This coming Saturday, in partnership with My 11, IS-285, 5902 Beverly Road, the member will be hosting our monthly Vital Voice meeting. And that is where constituents can come and actually listen to the plans that she has for the community, and then for you also to suggest what you think she might be able to better to serve you in the community. This Saturday, our focus will be on housing, and some city agents, Con Edison and others that will be there, and CBOs functioning inside the district, that you can come and ask your question. Next month, we will not have a Vital Voice meeting. We'll be in Albany around that caucus weekend. So if there's any of you here who would like to go to Albany for the caucus weekend, our office will be having at least 3 buses going up. So you could call our office, get registered, and then we'll go up for that Saturday, which by about 10 o'clock, come back about 6 o'clock. So if any of you would like to go to caucus weekend, Saturday, February 17, you can let us know. Call the office again, 718-385-3336. Well, I think a new session has started. So the Assembly member is in Albany, as I said. Hopefully she can get here in time. And definitely, as usual, she promises to do her best for the district, bring back resources. And as I said, if there's any issues that you might have that you think we can assist you with, please do not hesitate to call our office. It's at 903 Utica Avenue. Again, the telephone number, 718-385-3336. And as I always say, any issue at all that you think, whether we can help you or not, we can direct you in the path that you should follow. So please do not hesitate to call us. Again, prosperous New Year.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson. I know are there any other elected official representatives present in the room? Seeing none, I know there are some represented online, so I'm going to ask you one by one to unmute yourself. Let's be respectful of the individuals who are speaking online. Announce yourself and speak. So please unmute.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Portia Edwards. I'm the District Director for State Senator Zona Mari's office. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, yes, we can.
Great. Happy New Year to everyone. Just wanted to bring greetings from the state senator. Our legislators are back up in Albany as of January 3rd on the first week. They have getting some good business done so far. Just wanted to give a couple updates for our office. So every Wednesday from 11 to 6 p.m., we have a housing consultant from CUF, Churches United for Fair Housing, helping people fill out applications for the housing lottery. So if you are in need, please give our office a call and we can make an appointment for you. The office number is 718-284-4700. And the senator so far has introduced a bill for winter moratorium. It is a winter moratorium bill on housing to protect evictions from happening during the winter months. It is crucial that we try to keep as many people in their homes during these frigid months as possible. And so that is a bill that the senator has introduced, that we'll be introducing. It is in committee right now. We're not 100% sure when it'll come out, but you guys will get updates as it is happening. In February, we are doing our senior Valentine's Day appreciation, where we will be stopping by our senior centers and offering love and gratitude to all of our seniors. So if there is a particular senior center you would like us to stop by, please feel free to give our office a call, or you can email me. My information is in the chat, but I'll say it out loud. The office number is 718-284-4700. We are located at 1077 Nostrand Avenue and the corner of Lincoln Road. My email address is P like Portia, Edwards at nysenate.gov. That's PEDWARDS.NYSENATE.gov. Thank you all so much. Welcome to the new year. Let's get some work done.
Thank you, Ms. Edwards, and Happy New Year to you. Next person, please unmute yourself and do your introduction and your greetings.
Hello, good evening. Can you guys see and hear me, if you don't mind?
Yes, we can.
Hi, good evening. My name is Tamisha Thompson. I'm Deputy Chief of Staff for Councilmember Darlene Milley. Come to you from greetings from the council member and a quick and happy blessed new year to all of you. So we do have a few things to just update you guys on. This Saturday, Councilmember will be partnering with Councilmember Hanif and Councilmember Josephs on a CUNY Citizenship Now event that will be taking place this Saturday. It's opportunities to become a citizen or just to get anything that you guys may be in need of, or anyone that is in need of green card, sponsorship jobs, just anything like that. It's going to be located at MS 839 and 713 Caton Avenue, Brooklyn, New York 11218. 11218, and it's going to be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Again, the council member is co-sponsoring this event with Councilmember Rita Joseph and Councilmember Hanif. And it's from 10 to 2 at MS 839 at 713 Caton Avenue. Please come out and gather as much information as you can and bring as many people out. And also, just to update you guys, our next Community Advisory Board meeting will be on January 27th at Van Dyke Community Center, located at 392 Blake Avenue. We will be discussing the city of Yes. It is very important if we have the community come out and you can hear and see what's going on in your community, and also be able to interact and speak with the council member to let her know how you guys feel and the certain things that you would like to be implemented or you would like for her to speak about when it comes to discussing these things with the City Planning Commission. And just, we just need all your support and all the community activism to continue to help us and to be providing for you guys. And as of right now, I think that's all. Our office is located at 400 Rockaway Avenue. We're there Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. Our number is 718-953-3097. And again, we're located at 400 Rockaway Avenue. Thank you so much. And on behalf of Councilmember Mealy, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next representative, please unmute yourself. I see Mr. McDonald on Mayor's office.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can see you and we can hear you.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the mayor, I want to wish everyone a happy New Year's. And I've always been a great fan of Community Board 17. Community Board 17, I believe, have the most robust committees, especially the Block Association when I was around. But nevertheless, the mayor welcomes you to the second half of your session, and the mayor's purpose is to get stuff done. So first, definitely happy New Year's, and also hope everyone had a great Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And also, I know the mayor has also wanted me to let the community know that this Mayor's Adams year 2 has marked a drop in overall crime, economic opportunity for working people, and there has been a big progress in housing and sanitation and public space. And I'm also New York Health and Hospital, the mayor makes abortion care available via telehealth in New York through New York City Health and Hospitals. Mayors also, with the TLC commissioner, do deliver on green rides programs to make all New York share rides zero emission and wheelchair accessible. Also, if people would like to come out to Gracie Mansion events, I left my information in the group chat. But those that are online, that's in person. If you don't know, my name is Malcolm McDaniel. I'm Director of Constituent Services for the Mayor's Office of Community Affairs. My number is 212-676-3033, and my cell phone number is 347-669-6683. And with me saying that, if anybody has any issues, any municipality issues that haven't been resolved, and they need me to look into it, I'll definitely look into it. Also, I would like to let you know that your Brooklyn North director is Hercules Reed, which the community knows him as well. And if anybody has any questions, I'm here. I also want to wish people a happy Black History Month, because we won't see y'all, and happy Luna, which is February 10th, Year of the Dragon, and also happy Valentine's Day. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. McDaniel. I see Ms. Smith from Senator Kevin Parker's office. Feel free to unmute yourself. And if there's anyone else, please put your name in the chat so I can see you. By the way, I'm looking at the screen behind me, so it is a little bit hard for me to see. After Ms. Smith, Ms. Chambers, you can unmute yourself.
Wonderful. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Can you hear me, Chairman
Yes, we
Daly?
can. We
Okay,
can.
wonderful. Happy New Year, everyone. Wonderful to see you all. Glad to be back, hitting the ground running. My name is Rita Smith. I represent the Office of New York State Senator Kevin Parker, who's committed to restoring the overall quality of life of the constituents of the 21st Senatorial District in Brooklyn. He's got a few 2023 legislative highlights, one of which is community hiring legislation, a trailblazing move towards equity and economic justice. The community hiring legislation championed by Senator Parker ensures that the local communities have access to employment opportunities generated by development projects. Also, the low carbon fuel standard, offshore wind legislation, and a few others. He has coming up for events, a youth symposium, job fair, and some other events, mammography clinic, and several others for our seniors and our youth. Please feel free to get in touch with me should you need support in linkage and navigation for things like housing and equity, education resources, immigration resources, and anything else that you deem fit for the office. My number is 516-984-0735. I appreciate your time and having me at your meeting tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Next.
Good night, everyone. My name is Karen Chambers, and I represent the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office, Eric Gonzalez. I bring you greetings and Happy New Year. If you have any issues or concerns, please feel free to reach me. Our office would love to partner with anyone. If you all need speakers to come out to your meetings, our office is open and I can find speakers in that aspect. As my number is 718-250-4877. And everybody's asking me about internship. Our internship is open for high school students. You can get that on our website, which is www.brooklynda.org. If you need flyers, I can send them to you. Once again, just reach me by my phone number, and I'm here for the community. So good night again, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Chambers. Ms. Bacant?
Good evening, everyone. Giovanni P. Quant. I'm the new Chief of Staff for Councilmember Rita Joseph of the 40th Council District. Happy New Year. Hope all is well. A couple of things that the councilmember has been working on. This February will begin the city's legislative session. So if you guys have any ideas and concerns and pieces of legislation that you would like Councilmember Joseph to champion in the council or things we should introduce, always feel free to reach out to our office. Additionally, we have a lot of resources at our office, such as CUF and FDC, Flatbush Development Corporation, that helps folks with SNAP benefits. So that's every Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we have CUF at our office every Thursday to assist with housing issues from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. We also have immigration services with CUNY Citizenship Now every Tuesday and Wednesday by appointment only. And we also assist with individuals who need additional immigration assistance, and we partner up with Life of Hope, a non-for-profit organization. Participatory budgeting is still in effect, so we have a weekly newsletter. If you're not signed up, you can sign up on the councilmember's social medias, in her bio, on her Instagram bio. You can sign up for our weekly newsletter, where you can hear all the information that we have on participatory budgeting. Councilmember Joseph will be having her State of the District February 25th. At Wingate High School. I will also send the invitation out to the community board and community board members so you all can attend. Lastly, discretionary funding applications are now open. So if you're a non-for-profit interested in discretionary funding application for your non-for-profit, or you are interested in receiving capital funds, our applications are now open, and we have many different resources to help navigate you and assist you within the budget process. So please feel free to reach out to our office as well regarding those concerns. I will put my information in the chat should anybody need to stay in touch with our office, where you can reach us and find us. And I hope everyone takes care and be well. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Ms. McCant. And are there any other representative who's present online? Please unmute now before I close this section of our agenda. Going once, or going twice, and seeing none, I will move the agenda along. And before we move along, I want to welcome our chair who is here with us tonight. Let's give him a round of applause. He's here. I know he was out last month. It's good to see you here, Mr. Daly.
And November.
And November. So at this point, I'm going to pass the meeting over to Mr. Daly, who will lead us into the special report, and then we'll come all the way back up.
So, good evening, everyone. I am truly excited to be here. My name is Roderick Daly. For those of you who do not know, and I had a very important appointment today, and I'm just going to touch on it just a little bit to, why it's important as part of my chairperson's report. As many of you know, I was diagnosed with cancer many years ago. And recently, on January 4th, I was diagnosed again with a second form of cancer called leukemia. I also was diagnosed today, and I found out that I have a very rare type of leukemia where the ALL and the MLL combine, and all of the lymph, whatever they're, I'm not a doctor, but you combine all of them, and that's what I have. Right? And so I'm in good spirit, and I don't expect anybody to be sad because we have to work hard and make sure this happens. And the reason why I bring it up, most of us in this room don't check ourselves. We automatically assume that we are okay. I thought I was okay. I'm a 47-year-old athlete. I play basketball. I run. I lift weights, I go to the gym, I eat good, and then boom, this is what happens. So I want to start off my report by saying to everybody, if you haven't gone to the doctor, please take a moment and do so. They caught mine at stage 4, giving me 6 months. I'm still here, so I'm very resilient, and I'm fighting. So I just want to make sure. I start off on a sad note, but it's not a sad note. It's a note to say to everyone in this room and everyone on the screen to please take a moment, go to the doctor, take your time before something happens to any of us. I don't want to see any of us not here. Okay, so I'm just saying that, and I don't want to say too late. I apologize for starting off like that. And also, while I'm saying that, I also want to thank all the support that I've gotten from the board, the letters, the emails, all those different things. You put them together, you combine them, and I thank everyone over the years. So I take everything, I listen to everything, I take every phone call, I return every phone call, I listen to every voicemail, all those things, So I thank you. And I would like to start off that way. And I apologize, that is why I'm late. I was hoping that they would do it a little bit earlier, but I was trying to get here. And I thank Asha, who has been, First Vice Chair Cunningham, for what he has done to help us out, help the board out in the last, 3 months? So I really, truly appreciate that. And I want to give my executive board who are not here, a nice round of applause because they have, and Cherie Frazier for keeping this board together. So everybody, please just give them a round of applause. With that being said, would like to proceed with the rest of my report. One, I have another sad news. Downstate Hospital, the wing on Clarkson Avenue, from this side, not the auditorium, but the other side, they will be closing it. It's going to take approximately 10 years to fix. It will cost $10 $4 billion over 10 years. What they will do at this point is move patient. There are 400 employees also who would be affected by it. Personal note, not personal note. Point of information is that they're in financial difficulties. That financial difficulties have led to the dilapidation of the building and the neglect. So they'll be closing it down on that wing. Governor Hochul has given them some money, so they'll be doing some renovations. So for the over the next, and I don't know what to do, honestly, because downstate is the only medical school teaching hospital. If you think about 400 staff members, you think about how many patients they address, and to put that burden on Kings County, you know that's going to be a major issue. So that's something that we have to think about. Next, I don't know if, I don't know if it was announced already, but tomorrow, the Shirley Chisholm Museum, Shirley Chisholm Recreational Center, I'm imploring, I'm asking, I'm begging. If you know somebody who is minority, Black, woman, business enterprise, right? And they are looking for work, to please, there should be some flyers in the back, right? Please give it to somebody, take a picture of it, email it to somebody. Tomorrow there'll be a meeting for work, for opportunities to create contracts. If you yourself own one of those businesses and can be part of it, there's $43 million set aside for people of color and MWBE. And a lot of times, the second vice chair and I were talking about that today. It's like we tell you this information and you expect also for us to do it for you. You actually have to go out and get the job done. Okay? I feel like I'm forgetting one thing. I call it chemo brain, so forgive me. I know that we probably did a little earlier. I don't know, it didn't go through very smoothly, I understood, right? To recognize Carol Barton. For those of you in the audience who are here, you heard it, but I also like to put in my 2 cents in the 20 plus years that I've worked with Ms. Barton. She has done due diligence for the board, and we truly appreciate her services, and that's why we wanted to and should have, I understand that Chair Antoine accepted on her behalf, and so I just want to make sure I put my 2 cents in as well. And thank you, and hopefully, I know it's bitter cold, so I don't want to keep you. Thank you so much. Are there any questions? You have one?
Good evening, everyone. It's not the question. I just want to take this opportunity and hope that all the board members assist me in this, in wishing Chair Daly happy birthday in advance. His birthday is next week. I know he's not well, but I do want to show him some love. Okay? Are you guys with me? Thank you very much. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to my friend and the chair of Community Board 17. We appreciate all that you're doing for the community in spite of your situation. Are you listening to me? I am giving you greetings. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Strength.
Happy
prayers,
birthday.
And everything. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, many more.
Somebody had to remind me. I didn't remember it was my birthday. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're living strong.
All right, we're at roll call. Who has attended? You did it? Okay, so we don't have quorum, so,
Can you please post the flyer about the Shirley Chisholm so we can see it for those of us online?
Chair Antoine, can you bring a flyer up? Also, if you are online and you would like a copy of the flyer, you can either send me an email at rodaily@cb17.nyc.gov or sfrazier@cb17.nyc.gov. I said it wrong? No, I'm pretty sure I said it right. R.O. Daily. No, there's an O. R.O. Daily. Oh, trust me, I know. I was fighting to get rid of the O. R.O. Daily @cb.nyc.gov. Yeah, gov is G-O-V. Sorry. And this is what and again, how would you get them to, I guess you'd have to hold it by the stage. Chair Prey, I did see you put the link, when he comes back, we just ask him to set the link. And also put your email in. Please send a notice to Ms. Frazier, and you can get that done. Any other questions?
Can I ask a question real quick?
Thank you.
Can I ask a question real quick?
I'm sorry, wait, I'm sorry. Go back to the person that spoke. Can you please state your name for the record?
Malcolm McDaniel?
No, not you, the person that spoke before you.
Reverend Amote Sayas?
Okay, thank you. Go ahead. You're recognized, Malcolm McDowell.
I just want to say one thing. Maybe is it possible for the flyers that was gathered today, is it possible maybe y'all can upload them to the website and people can take them from there? Or that might be easier instead of your sending emails, many emails. If somebody could upload it one time, they can go to the website and just take it from there.
Okay. Most of these things are uploaded to the website, but they also can be emailed, and I'll double check with our communications chair. But I believe they are updated to the website.
Okay, cool.
Okay? The thing that I forgot, February, at the end of February 16th is the deadline for your board application. So anybody who's interested in being part of the board, you must submit your application by February 16th. Some members, somebody said it? Okay, perfect. Yes. Somebody online? I thought there was somebody speaking. All right, special report, board members. Did we do this? Yeah, we still have to do it. You can't vote. Bring your president. It's okay. Special report, board members? Board members? All right. So there are a couple of things here that cannot be voted on, as I'm informed that we only have 20 people in this bitter cold. All right. And I appreciate that, but to let you know that some of these, like the liquor license, are time sensitive. So, those issues will have to be taken up. And so I just want to let people understand that though, if it is time sensitive, a decision will have to be made. Okay? Other than that, the other resolutions can stay. Okay, let's move on to the next item, which is decision made by the chair.
Now.
Yes. It All right, I'll take that into, a member, Bakrdin stated that it's not a good idea for me to make that unilateral decision. I'll take that into consideration. I think that there's some application, member Hassan, new applications that can be taken into consideration as opposed to ones that are troubling. The state liquor license stated and the bar hall stated that certain liquor licenses do not need to come before the board. Renewal, right? So those things can be reviewed, right? However, ones that, and I know one of them is questionable. I understand, so I wouldn't sign off on that. But renewal liquor license, those that I can sign off on, I will, but I will not sign off on. And if there's any that you feel like I should not sign off on, please do send an email to me so I know of your discontent, so that I will know to bring it to the board and see if we could get a waiver for an extension. Is that fair? All right. So board members, members of the community, please email me. I did get one from one person today. I got 3 actually, from one person. Initials HM, and I read them. Right? So yes, you're recognized, member Viante. You could come to the mic. I should have told member.
Say you're gonna sign off on them? Does that mean you're just gonna approve them? What do you mean by that?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
What do you mean by you're gonna sign off on them?
So sign off means that those that I am able to sign off on, that does not necessarily require a board member's vote. Because there are, hold on, all liquor licenses do not require board member, all of the board members' vote. Some require all of the board
Can you
members.
explain what the difference is? I don't know.
Honestly, I do know the difference.
Yeah.
The issue right now, I don't remember all of them.
Uh-huh.
But I do know that there's some that I'm able to sign off on.
But when you say sign off, that means you're going to approve it,
Yes.
regardless of what the Commerce
No, I
Committee-
didn't notice what I said. I said, if there are any liquor license that anybody object to, please send me an email.
Right, but I'm saying that the Commerce Committee voted last night.
I don't care
So
about
are
the
you
vote.
going to take
I don't
that
care about
into
the vote.
consideration?
I don't care about the
So you
vote.
don't take that into
No,
consideration?
no. This is what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
If there is, I'm being very, very clear.
Mhm.
If there is a liquor license that you feel that needs to come before the board, whether it falls under the category of me signing off or not, and I actually know which one you're talking about, and I'm not going to sign off on it, so I already know, right? That they need, anybody send me an email. Okay? That's it. If I don't get an email, I'm assuming that everybody's okay with all of them. That's a very fair point.
Right, but the Commerce Committee voted
I
down
understand,
3 of
but
them,
we don't
or
have
2 of them.
quorum to vote tonight.
I know, but
So therefore, I cannot,
the board to know that.
no, okay, there are 2 things I said.
Yeah.
One, I said timely. If there's a time issue, so that's the first thing. So if there's no time issue, there's no problem with next month. So that's the first thing I said. The second thing I said is that there are licenses that I could sign off on. If I get no objection from anybody, either online or on the board, right, that they want me to not look at that and bring it to the board, I will do that
Okay, so my next, following up on that.
for next month.
The board that wasn't in the meeting last night that we have doesn't know what decisions we made. So without that information, how can they email you? They wouldn't. know.
Okay, so, all right, not a problem. So, Ms. Prasad, you want to give the voting from last night?
I think that maybe would help.
Oh, by the way, that does not include the cannabis license. So I know there were some on the, they have to come back next month. I just want to be clear, just the liquor license.
And just a FYI, Chair Daly keeps saying he's signing off. There's a two-part signature, one which includes the chair of the Commerce as well. So the letter cannot go out with just one signature, okay? Just wanted to point that out. Let me find the voting. Island Grove was 10 yes, 6 no's, 2 abstention. Bistro 1804 was 17 yes. BK Exotic LLC, 6 yes, 9 no's, 2 abstention.
Can you tell us what they are?
Oh, so the first two are liquor license. The first one is a new application. The second one is the renewal. BK Exotic LLC is a cannabis application. Special Friends is also a cannabis, and their vote was 8 yes, 9 no's, 1 abstention.
Okay, so I already got, on 2 of the liquor license, I already got 1 email, so I know that I cannot sign off on that. Okay, 1 of them I did not get an email. So I'll see whether or not that's within my purview. Yes. I can't hear you. Can you come down? We can't hear you, Chair James. As a point of information or point of order?
It's a typo. I think it's a typo. It's
Oh,
the
point
same
of information.
application.
Okay.
So those 2 applications.
Wait, I'm sorry. We didn't hear you properly.
Question. Oh.
You heard her?
Yes, I know what she's talking about. So on the agenda, it says DSC Hospitality Management did 2 applications. One is for a renewal, and they had DAC, which is a typo, but it's the same establishment. And the second 30-day notice was for a method of operation. The 30-day notice for the method of operation was actually just an update because this was submitted and voted on the board last year. Sometimes the SLA takes so long that she had to resend or 30-day notice, which expires within 9 months. But she did not show up at the meeting last night, so we did not vote on that application.
Okay. Are there any other questions? Quickly, so we can move on. All right. Thank you. I understand that Chair Graham did not give a report on the update of the ADM. So come forward, please. This meeting is a little bit out of order, so I mean, out of sequence.
Mic check, yes. Good evening, everyone. My name is Rose Graham. I'm the chair of the Personnel Committee, and we are diligently working on getting the board an assistant district manager. It has been a task, but for transparent, we want transparency and we want integrity to the process, and that has been happening. So soon, we did phase 1. We are getting ready for phase 2, where the candidates will work on a project, and we will use a rubric to rate them. And then from there, we present the candidates to the board. So my thinking is that by March, we will have an assistant district manager to the board. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. All right. With that being said, we're up to community. Excellent, excellent. Is there any unfinished business? Is there anybody who didn't get a chance to say something and need to say something? Now, with that being said, can I get a motion to adjourn? Rose Graham, motion to adjourn. Second. Hassan Bakrdeen, second. We are adjourned.
Night, everyone.
Good night, all.
Be blessed. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night. God bless everyone. Get home safe.
Can I ask a question?
Night,
Sorry,
everyone.
I'll log off. Where am I able to either see the minutes from this meeting or will the recording be posted?
That's Sharif. Hey, what's up, Daily?
Upgrade online.